Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to BND Live, the Dungeons and Dragons live stream, where a group of high school friends attempts to play Dungeons and Dragons remotely via the internet. With us, as always, we have Stephen as Finric the Monk, Tim as Twizzard the Wizard, Erin as Lily the Fighter, and Chris as Paelias the Cleric will be joining us shortly. I am Shawn, your ever faithful and humble DM, and this is BND Live. All right, let's do a little recap, shall we? Last session was the Saul around 1 p.m. and you had just come about 45 miles or so into Eland, the country of Baroness Croft's keep is within sight. And when you get there, Twizzard juggles some squash with Mr. Bones outside for a couple coin. The Baroness is happy to have some company, especially from Finric. You have lunch and then amuse yourselves. Relax until dinner. Paelias helps cook with Betsy the cook. Twizzard and Bones explore a bit, and after dinner, Paelias leads you all in some meditation exercises with the help of carefully placed spells. It culminates with some questions asked during commune. You are on the right path for your quest. You each retire to your own rooms, except Finric, who retires with the Baroness, and that is where we shall pick things up tonight.
I'm waking up.
Well, I guess, is there anything that you wanted to do? Do we just fade the black then, Finric? Or
Yeah, I think that I'm sure there's things that Finric wants to do, but we'll just.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. So yeah, it is now then, you've all had the benefits of a long rest, and it is the morning of Dagall. The weather is raining. The wind that had picked up the night before turned into a full-blown rain, and the wind has even picked up a bit. So you each wake in your own rooms, except I believe Finric, who wakes not in his own room. The Baroness sort of rolls over and looks at you, Finric, and says,
I'm still asleep.
starts to wake you by kissing you on the shoulder.
So yeah.
Did I tire you out?
It might have been the hour as well.
Roll a stamina check.
Fair. Are you folks staying today as well? The weather's atrocious.
It is. I have to check with my friends. I'll have to check with my friends.
Should we tell him
Of
we can
course.
hear him? He was leaning on his sending stone.
I do smell the wonderful scent of bacon cooking. Perhaps Betsy got up on time. Give me a moment, please. And she sort of
All right.
gets up out of the bed, goes over to a sort of a large wardrobe area, and demurely behind one of those folding screens, and starts to change. Let's go flash over to Mr. Twizzard and Mr. Bones, who have their own room together. Mr. Twizzard, the bright light doesn't so much wake you as the sound of hard rain on the roof above you. You get up and you look over at ever faithful Mr. Bones, standing in the corner of the small guest room that you're in.
Safe again, Bones. Good job. You're the best.
Have you reset him?
Oh,
Is that a nightly thing?
oh,
Morning
I
thing?
did that last night. Yes. Nobody saw me do it. Did that last night.
Fair enough. Yeah, I assume if you have the spot free, you're going to do it before you get a long rest. So.
Bones knew I did it. All right. So I say, hey man, let's go find some breakfast. Yeah. All right. And we open our door and head out.
All right. Lily, are you in the same room as Finistel, or did you guys get different rooms?
I don't know. I mean,
You were late
I
to
was
bed.
out walking around,
Yeah.
and then I came back and poked my head in, and Finric was like, "Get lost." So I probably found a room that was empty or had Finistal. I don't know.
All right. Yeah. It's not that big a keep, and there are a lot of you. Actually, yeah, you can have your own room if you want. You want your own room?
I don't know if it matters. I'll stay in the same room as Finistal.
All right. All right. You wake up, and you look over at Finistel, and she's up, and she's sort of like looking around her in an uneasy sort of manner. You notice, which is she's normally quite put together for the most part, and you see this sort of
Finistal.
unease to her.
What do your elf eyes see?
There's, I don't know. Something's not quite right. I woke up had uneasy dreams.
Like someone's watching you?
I'm not sure.
Because I did stay up watching you sleep for a little bit.
Oh, that's not weird at all.
No, I couldn't sleep, and you were kind of like mumbling something, and I was just curious if you were going to say anything interesting.
I see.
But you didn't say anything.
Lily, give me a perception check. Let's roll with this.
Teenagers.
Perception.
Always doing something weird.
13.
Yeah, you couldn't really make anything out.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Paelias is sleeping in.
What surprise?
Finric, what are you doing?
I'm dressed now.
All right. Lady Baroness Croft comes out and says, well, shall we go break our fast, as they say?
Let's do it.
All right, Twizzard, you had come out of your room with Mr. Bones, and you see the door at the end of the hall open up, and Finric and the Baroness come out of it.
And I look down and I go. I give Finric the finger gun. Single him.
I send Wizard. Be like, damn right.
Now, would we know what a gun was in this world?
I mean,
We know cannons.
I feel like finger guns are pretty universal.
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
Have we not encountered anyone with guns?
No. No muskets, no rifles, no shotguns, no.
No, not in this world.
Anything.
Not so far, at least.
I smell a business opportunity.
It's magic missiles.
All right, there's that. Okay.
All right. You guys head down. Finistel sort of shakes us off and says, well, I suppose we might as well go down for breakfast then.
Though,
It does
if you
smell good.
sense anything else strange, just keep me posted. I want to be on guard.
All right, I will. All right, so you guys all head down to the dining area of Croft Keep, as it were. And sure enough, Betsy, the ever faithful cook, has prepared a wonderful breakfast. All sorts of some fresh fruit. There's some bacon, some what like almost like a croissant like pastry of some kind. It's quite good. Quite good. Well,
Oh, this is delicious.
Oh, sorry, what?
Oh, this is delicious.
Betsy's like, oh, thank you, Finric.
Do you have any milk?
Oh, yes. Could you maybe have him drink it in the courtyard?
What?
It makes a mess on the ground.
He soaks it up, doesn't he? Thought he did.
No.
Oh, Twizzard, he doesn't.
All right, he can drink it outside.
Just goes like right through the bottom of his jaw. All over his cloak.
Helps him feel whole again. Whole milk.
Oh.
The rain is just sluicing down. You go out just a little bit into the courtyard and toss the glass on him. You come back
There
in.
you go, buddy.
Come back in before you get soaked.
Go big and strong.
Yeah, what are we gonna do with all this rain? I don't really want to travel.
Where did you all say you were going again?
East.
Eastward. Ho!
You just call her a hoe?
No, eastward ho. Not eastward,
just did it
comma
twice.
ho.
Can't hear commas.
Finric, how much have you told her about what you're doing?
None. Because we, I mean, I told her, I feel like I've been truthful about, like, where I'm from and, like, views on life and, like, that kind of stuff, but not about, I think I've sort of, like, let sit, because didn't we sort of tell her a little bit about the sort of cover story?
Mm-hmm.
When we first met.
Lily is traversing through Elan to the different baronies to, get acquainted with the politics of this land.
Gotcha. Well, perhaps I could aid you. Do you have any questions about the surrounding baronies?
To the east of here, since that was the direction in which we were heading, who would we come upon next?
Directly east of here is Baron Ruga's territory, but south of him is Wobbly's.
Oh, and Wobbly is the eccentric?
I suppose we're all a little eccentric, but yes, he specialty is hunting, and sometimes he gets, I don't know, it seems like he gets too invested in his hunts.
What's he hunt?
Game, I suppose. I guess.
The most dangerous game?
If you're implying does he hunt people, I don't think so. Although, honestly, I wouldn't put it past him.
Am I a person? I'm a dwarf.
You're a dwarf. And
The
Ruga?
most dangerous game was Angry Dragonborn.
What's that, dear?
I thought the most dangerous game was Angry Dragonborn. Excuse me. That's just what I've heard. Not humans. They're easy.
I'll try to take that in the most flattering way possible.
Now, would Lily know that we have met a Dragonborn in Windbell?
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
would know that.
I think she was around for that.
Yeah, but I don't think she was at the actual, fighting.
Wait, no.
Oh, that's
I don't
true.
think so.
That was Agnes.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Though, Lily might have gone because I think Lily did do some betting. But she wasn't old enough, so Lily did the betting, or Agnes did the betting for her.
Yeah.
It's entirely possible.
So Lily will chip in. She'd be like, yeah, I've seen them fight.
Really? Well, you are well traveled.
And Rugus, what is kind of that? What does the barony?
Baron Ruga has very fertile land. It borders the river Boozy, and it has mainly farmlands on the riverside, and then some orchards toward the center, various crops. The good timber ends at my border.
And then, what about north of here?
Oh, well, north of here, I mean, there's of course the main, the great road that runs to the port at the top of Alan, but all the land north of mine and Vadries and Sandirs is all owned by, well, Parnapen. But talk about odd. He's not quite right in the head, I don't think. But basically he owns almost the entire northern third of Aland. The king and queen tend to let him do what he wants, as his land is as odd as he is.
Oh.
Must be doing something right if it's got all that land.
It should be very worthwhile land if odd things didn't happen on it.
I believe Baron Sandiers had mentioned something about as long as you stick to the road, you're okay, though.
Yes, no, he's correct. The road is quite ancient, and it seems to, if you stay on the road, you seem to be unaffected by whatever it is that affects that land. I've heard stories, people turning into things, things appearing and disappearing, people going mad.
What if you leave the road, but immediately start building a new road?
Twizzard, I do not know the answer to that.
Has anyone made it out of that area? I mean, Barnabas, obviously.
Yeah, no, Parnapen seems to have the run of the place. He has a few followers, he has a family, but they tend to stick to themselves.
All right. And then south of here is the king and queen, but that's all the way to the south.
Correct. Just south of here is the Sura's, Baroness Sura's land. She's quite by the books. Bit of a stick in the mud, frankly, if you ask me. Doesn't care for my parties either. Hardly ever attends.
Man, we won't go visit her.
I don't recommend it.
Unless she has
And what
huge
is she well
tracts of
known?
land.
What is she well known for? Her huge tracts of land.
There are quite a few smithies and mills that she has control over, but she runs her lands fairly, and is well rewarded by the king and queen for it. And she, of course, helps them in time of need. Each of our lands provide soldiers to be trained.
Who was the other one that you mentioned with Sandiers? Something with a V?
Yes, Baron Vaudry. His land is above Ruga's and mine, also bordering the river. And he does have a little bit of a point of the land that sticks out just to connect him to the major trade route. It's sort of grandfathered in. I don't know. But, yeah. He's not of note. Bit of a dull baron as they go.
Yeah, we won't go visit him either. This is good talk.
Yeah. Well, I do think that we should continue east, but I don't know about continuing east in this weather.
I definitely would not recommend it. Do you have horses, by the way?
No.
Mm-mm.
No, we do not. We have just our legs, and however fast our legs can carry us.
Mine being slow.
Yes. He has short legs, as you could see.
I
my
could
leg.
probably arrange for some mounts if you then returned them. How would that work, actually? You could figure something out, I'm sure.
Oh, well, we do plan on returning for the lumberjack festivities.
That's true.
Very good. They are quite fun.
That sounds good. What did you say those were?
And did I say those?
I think you said they were like in a week.
Oh, that sounds somewhat familiar.
Weekend of something. That's right. We could play by ear. Yeah, I just wrote lumberjack festivities.
I do lose track of the time sometimes.
Hmm.
Do we know if she knows about the ranger that is walking around? Did anyone mention this?
I mean, he
Hey,
mentioned her.
you know about this ranger that's walking around?
To the west, we
Oh,
he escorted us through his lands.
did he?
A big demon polar bear.
Yes. You speak of Talon, of course.
That's the guy.
Yeah.
And
And
Astral.
that's right.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah, no, they, the king and queen have an arrangement with him. He is free to move about Aland as he pleases.
So he has it in with the king and queen.
I am not fully aware of his arrangement with them, but yes, he is well known to them. What did he say anything of me?
I was really too busy petting his bear. I even got to ride on the bear. So cool.
I didn't get that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't think he did say much of that. I think he was primarily concerned with someone else being on his land.
Well, I could imagine that he'd be curious as to your purpose being there, I suppose. But clearly you met his approval if he let you come visit me.
Well, we're good people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Once
She
you
sort of like looks over at you fondly and that you are.
Okay, quick,
So-
Foley's coming. Is there? Sorry,
Is
sending
Elias
some.
coming down for breakfast at all?
I think
or
Paelias,
is-
yeah, you hear some tromping down the steps.
Okay. He is a late sleeper.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
He misses all the best parts of breakfast.
Yeah, the eating parts.
Yeah.
And the lore dumps.
Is there any,
Yeah.
is there any food left for him?
I don't really think he cares too much about the lore.
I assume we just ate all the best stuff, you know.
Yeah, there's some really fatty bacon left.
Yeah, fatty bacon, kind of like the bruised fruit.
Mr. Bonus drank all the milk.
Sending stone the others. Are there other things we need to do today if it's raining, or
Has the umbrella been invented? We could just get some umbrellas, go out in the rain. Unless it's real bad.
I mean, you guys have good, reasonable cloaks. Can you hear us all right, Paelias?
I can.
wakey wakey?
Mm-hmm.
Is it morning or?
We're eating breakfast.
Yeah. We pretty
Okay.
much cleaned out the kitchen, but maybe what is her name again?
Betsy.
Betsy. Maybe Betsy will make you a little something special.
Yeah, in fact,
some like oats or something.
I think she shared, she saved actually a choice couple pieces of bacon for you. Flowers.
Oh,
So you're in luck.
nice.
Well, we'll have to decide how you folks want to spend your day then. As Paelias enters the room and the Baroness says that, suddenly all the sounds of nature, the bird song, the animals in the nearby pastures, you sort of hear them all stop. And at first you can't quite put your finger on it, but almost as soon as that realization hits you, the ground starts to shake. The dishes on the table in front of you rattling. Somewhere in the house you hear this crash as something falls off the wall. Betsy who comes in with a plate of bacon sort of grips the side of the door frame as you all feel this shaking in your chairs. And then as soon as it starts, it stops. And there's silence. And then you hear a bird start tweeting outside. And the Baroness sort of looks around at you and says, "Oh my." Well,
Somebody's stomach.
Is that a normal thing?
Got some kind of-
No, I would not describe it as normal. However, it is the third we've had this month. We are not sure what it is or what it portends. But I can tell you what, I will need to make the rounds today and assure some of the more superstitious among my barony that everything is fine. Oh my. Please, excuse me for a moment. She sort of gets up and goes in the other room.
Lily's gonna look over at Finistal and is she connected to Sending Stone with her? I don't think so. I think it's just Finric, right? Finric and Paelias now.
Yeah.
So I think she's just gonna look over at Finistal and kind of give her a look like that.
That could have been it. That could have been it.
Look,
Alright.
you guys knew about this?
Let's just say woman's intuition.
Oh.
I had a dream with disturbing portent, and perhaps I now know the meaning of it. I'm not sure.
What would the meaning of it be?
There.
Well, I guess no. Maybe know the meaning of it is too strong a phrase. Perhaps I know to what it referred. That occurrence? I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Why don't you tell us about your dream?
Yeah, what did it?
Perhaps in a more private area.
Oh, of course.
I mean, nobody's here.
Just tell us through Sending Stone.
But she's not connected to all of us.
So we'll tell you.
Yeah, we'll tell you the good parts.
Yeah.
You tell us someone who is connected, and
We'll
they'll
separate the meat from the gristle. And we'll just,
I don't think I'll be doing that. And just as she says that, the Baroness comes back in.
Good thing you didn't say anything.
I do. I'm so sorry. I do need to ride around a bit today. She turns to Finric. Do you think you'll be staying the day?
I look at Lily and say, Lily?
Yes. I think we should stay the day. And maybe the night. And see how the weather is tomorrow. And, Baroness, can you tell me, is this something, you said it happened a few times, is it the same every time? Or does it change in length and
Girth.
strength?
That was definitely the strongest shaking I felt.
So, Is it becoming more frequent?
More frequent. Hard to say.
Only happened 3 times, right?
Correct. Yes, Blythe.
Well, but how much time between the first two?
Oh, I suppose less time between this one and the last than the first one and the second one. Though I haven't been keeping exact track. Perhaps I should?
I think maybe that would be wise.
But it's just shaking, right? There's no noises that come with it or anything else?
Other than the occasional thing falling off the wall, probably should not hang that mirror back up a third time.
Sounds fine to me. Just a bit of shaking.
Well, yeah, I think we should definitely hang around today, and maybe we can come up with some possible ideas as to what might be causing these tremors.
I certainly would be welcome to any insight you might have. Well, please make yourselves at home anywhere in this barony. I will be back as soon as ever I can. Good day, all of you. Finric. And she
Good day.
leaves out toward the stables.
All right, so who do we know that would know about earth tremors? Would Elsa? Would Sir Galdinger?
Any geophysicist?
Yeah, well, they don't have geophysicists here. They have wizards and university people.
Is this a magic thing? It sounds
Oh.
like earthquakes.
Does anybody have the library lady on their sending staff?
No.
I don't know, yeah, dude. That was Dromm that really met with her, right?
Oh. I thought that Finistel was there and Paelias went to find her.
Oh, that's
Oh,
true.
the
That's
other
true.
one. Yeah.
Finistel,
I
Finistel.
don't think we had enough of an interaction to hook up our sending stones.
No. Well, Agnes was there with Dromm, and she kind of got the attention of one of the librarians there, I believe.
What about?
All right. Well, we are close to that barony from Parnapus.
Is it to the east?
No, that's to the north,
Okay.
in the Strange Lands.
Oh,
Could
boy.
something be going on there?
Baron Parnapen.
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 And
Parnapen.
Well, strange stuff
Florida.
only happens when you go into it,
Okay.
right? We're on someone else's land, clearly. That's
then
not.
is this something that could be caused by Falrith?
Mm-hmm.
Like he's digging holes under the ground and causing the land to shake?
I mean, I think that's obvious. That's what he's doing.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
clearly something coming from within the ground, or is this something that's coming from above the ground?
Change of plans. We go kill Falworth.
Again?
Ooh, let's see if the shaking stops.
Twizzard, roll a history check.
Ooh. Oh, I thought I was proficient in it. I'm just a chump. 14.
No, I am the proficient in history.
Well.
This rings a small bell, but you just quite can't put your finger on it, Twizzard.
Does it have anything to do with magic? Because then
Ooh. It's. I can't think of it.
Oh yeah, shoot, I'm trying to think of it too.
Are you helping him?
Someone help me remember.
We're gonna like brainstorm. Now is it? I guess it's a noun, right? It's
Bring
not
your
like
head
a.
close to mine.
Yeah.
Oh, you get over here too.
Can you just have advantage because you're helping him?
well, but I
Not
mean,
my call.
where would he? Mr. Twizzard, does it have anything to do with you growing up in Torn, or maybe
It's more
you know,
recent than
in
that.
a mountainous region,
It might.
or is it your magic sense?
I don't know if it's magic. It could just be I don't know. I think I might have remembered something like this back in Torn when people were digging tunnels in the wrong spots. Things collapsed under the mountains. I get some rumbles like that, but could be different.
Yes, but that seems like it would happen with a very specific knowledge of an avalanche or a rock slide or a collapsing tunnel. This nobody seems to know the reason why.
Sometimes it was just minor parties. Down
Instead of major
mines.
parties?
Well, it was the miners having parties down there. They were major parties thrown by the miners.
Major party?
A major minor party.
What is it a rocky
People shouldn't be
mountain
buying
area?
miners alcohols.
Sometimes they have smaller ones, so they're minor, major, minor parties.
The general minor parties.
What was that, Paelias?
Is it? Are we in a rocky area, like mountainous, or is this like?
No, this is timberland.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anything, it's just small rolling hills-ish area. Mostly flat, though. Alonda's mostly flat.
Well,
Do I have any spells to detect quaking?
Well, the day is yours. What would you like to do?
Should we explore around this baronessery?
Certainly could.
Yeah, let's find a seismologist.
Or build our own seismograph?
yeah. Well, I mean, I could always contact my father, but does anyone want to contact Elsa? Maybe Elsa would know something about this. Maybe Twizzard, she'd be able to help you remember what you have forgotten.
Oh, I have to call her?
I don't know if I have Elsa on my sending stone. I have my dad and all of you.
I don't think I have her. I just have you guys.
Pretty sure I have Elsa, but what about what's her name?
Skye?
That's exactly it.
Maybe Skye would know too.
How would someone named
Elsa's-
Skye know about the earth shaking?
Well, Skye is what is Elsa's like protege for a while. So whatever Skye knows, I'm sure Elsa would also be familiar with, and vice versa.
Everybody got her number?
Oh yeah, I have her. Hang on, let me bring her up on speed dial.
Put her on speaker stone?
Tell her we miss her lemon poppy muffins.
Will do. I'm gonna try to see if Skye will pick up.
Ring, ring, ring.
Hello, Finric.
Oh, wait. Skye?
Yes, hello.
Hey! How have you been?
I've been fine. How are you?
Good. We recently had breakfast, and yeah, I was thinking about you and
Thinking
this,
about my
lemon
muffins,
puppy.
Finric?
Yep,
Ooh.
guilty as charged. And there was and after we had breakfast, there was a really odd phenomenon that happened here, and
Did the ground shake?
yes, did it there?
Yes, for a brief moment, yes.
Uh-oh.
You're still in Windbelt, right?
Oh, absolutely. Where are you?
We're pretty far away. We're over in Aland.
I don't even know where that is.
Well, we traveled by traveled by boat for a number of days, and then that got us only part of the way there. Then a bunch of other stuff happens. So anyway, it's a ways away.
You know, it was the briefest of moments. My breakfast tea sort of rippled in the glass.
Is that the first time you remember that happening?
That I can think of.
How curious. And have you ever, ever in your life, have you ever heard of that happening or any? Where we're trying to figure out what the heck it might have been.
I couldn't tell you, Finric. I'm sorry.
But you're okay there?
Oh yes, quite. The business is booming, honestly.
Oh, because of the pyramid?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Very good.
We did that town a favor.
Maybe that was the last time they felt an earth tremor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
They probably thought it was us this time as well.
Is there another pyramid? No.
3 more.
There's more beans. There could be another pyramid.
Oh my god.
Fair sporting
Agnes
shot.
is very safe.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're okay, and I hope we're able to make our way back there and see you for breakfast.
I would like that very much, Finric.
Well, take care.
All right.
Did we hear all that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
What if I just lied and be like, Skye knows exactly what it is, and it's
Just make up whatever you want.
Hey, it's D&D, baby. That's the beauty of it.
What'd she say?
She said it was probably an oil derrick.
Oil, huh? Is that
Yeah.
good?
Let's run a deception check on that one.
Yeah. Sometimes they do a thing. It's apparently called a kickback.
So you could do an insight check on that.
Can we do insight?
You can always do insight. Anytime you want. Anytime you're talking to anyone, you can always do insight. I'll probably ask you what you're trying to pick up on or what you're trying to tell or understand. But
I got 11.
all right, Finric, roll a deception if you're really trying to deceive him.
Sure. 8.
You think he's not telling you the truth?
Yeah, I've seen you lie twice, maybe, and this is one of them.
Yeah, she has no idea what it was.
Ah,
But I
She
didn't.
felt it.
I didn't want you guys to worry.
But she felt it?
She did, all the way over in Windbell. She said that it was brief. Like it
Whoa.
sounded like it was maybe a little less, noticeable than it was here.
did she
But
feel the first
still,
two?
that's like so far away.
Did she feel the first two?
She didn't. She said she's only felt the one.
I wonder if it's getting worse.
Lily, maybe reach out to your dad and see if he felt it as well, and if this is the first that he's felt.
Well, yeah, I could ask him. I don't know if he's in Windbell or if he's back in Wesleyville. All right, let me try. Bring!
Ha ha, Lily! How's my daughter?
Oh my goodness, I am in Elan, and it is beautiful here.
Oh, wonderful! I trust you're safe and happy?
Yes, both of those things are true.
Excellent. I returned to Wesleyville just 2 days ago.
Oh, and how is it in Wesleyville at this time?
What's that?
How is Wesleyville at this time?
Seems fine. Much going on. Some excitement about the Duke getting married.
Did you happen to feel a tremor in the ground in the last, half hour?
I think I did. Was it like a brief shaking of the earth?
Yes, it was. Where, maybe your plates and utensils went clatter, clatter. Maybe a book fell off of a shelf.
Not so much that, but I was going out to the stable, and the ground seemed to shake for a brief moment, and the horses, they were upset by it. It was the oddest thing.
Well, we got the same kind of shaking here, and apparently Windbell also felt it.
How odd. I
So
trust you're okay, though.
Yes, it was just a brief shaking, just enough to kind of startle us, but it doesn't seem like anything happened, but if everywhere in Centralia seems to be feeling this, maybe it's something we need to be concerned about.
I could put some inquiries in. Do friends of mine here in Wesleyville?
If you could do that, that'd be great because we do not have access to any kind of knowledge of that sort right now. We're currently at the barony of Baroness Croft.
Whoa.
She is in charge of timber, and she's a very personable person.
Excellent. Yes, definitely. Garner as much favor than the barons as you can, because as the barons go, so will the king if he's smart.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do, Daddy.
That's my girl. Excellent. All
Okay.
right. Well, I'll use this magical stone if I learn anything.
Say hi to Mommy and Sarah for me.
I will. Take care.
All right. Bye-bye. All right, everybody. Wesleyville felt it too.
What?
This is big.
So my dad is going to look into it. He's going to set out some inquiries, and when he has some more knowledge, he'll sending stone us back.
All right.
How intense was it there?
What?
How intense was it?
How intense was it?
Yeah,
He
with
said
him.
he was walking out to the stables, and he just kind of felt the ground shake a bit, and the horses got all weird.
So it seems like it was the most intense here.
Maybe.
Yeah, he didn't mention anything about having tremors in the past, and we didn't feel any tremors when we were across the river at the party, did we?
I don't remember any.
There's only one more thing we need to do.
Gilvara?
We need to send. Oh, there's 2 more things we need to do. 3. We also have to get the amulet on that island. 4. We need to meet up with Agnes. 5. We need to have muffins again.
What was the first thing?
Skye. The first thing I thought Lily might reach out to Agnes.
Okay. All right.
That's a
We
little
can
weird.
maybe we can try to triangle late this thing.
Yeah. Where's she?
Well, we'll find out, won't we?
What time is it there?
Hi, Agnes. It's Lily. I know. I'm a little busy right now. What can I help you with? Did you happen to feel something like the earth shaking?
I think Agnes is probably within the bogs right now, so she probably wouldn't have felt it too much.
Well, I
Spongy
kind
soil.
of
Hard
not
to
really
tell when
paying
you're walking in
attention.
bogs.
Yeah, this is not really solid ground to begin with, so I don't know if I felt anything except for a whole bunch of mush and suctioning of mud to my shoes. Oh, where are you? In the bog. Far north and east of Wesleyville. Okay, well, I guess good luck with whatever you're doing, and hopefully we'll meet up soon. Call me when you have more time. All right, Lily. Take care.
Oh my god.
What'd she say?
So apparently,
Yeah, relay the whole conversation.
they're in a bog,
We'll take a quick
or
summary.
she's in a bog. She's in a bog. She seemed to be busy. Didn't feel anything. Said she'd call back when she had more time.
Gotcha.
Where's the bog? Is it like in relation to Wesleyville and
She said it was further north and east. So maybe like by way of like distance, it's further from here than Wesleyville and Windbell.
and
So
Windbell's
maybe
closer
there's
to
like a maximum distance that this reached, at least
Win-
this particular one. And then if there's another one, maybe it'll be stronger and it'll reach further.
And Windbell's closer than Wesleyville?
I think so.
A little bit.
Okay.
Well, sounds like we're closer than all of those places.
I don't know
Sure.
who else we would be able to contact. I don't think we shared sending stones with anyone else, like no one in Toulouse or...
Yeah. Well, that'll be a lesson for us.
I should have exchanged sending stones with Vesson.
C'est la vie.
Oh well.
So, a point of order type thing. Do we, at some point, just want to skip some time, or
You can absolutely skip
is there
time.
more? Say again.
You want to skip time till tonight?
Or to the next quake.
I don't know what else we do. 'Cause it doesn't seem like exploring the area is gonna be like, oh, there's an earthquake machine over behind this barn.
No, it's a perfectly normal barony.
Okay.
All right.
I'm skipping.
So yeah, that night, fairly late afternoon actually, the Baroness comes back, and still raining, not quite as hard.
We're still at the breakfast table, haven't cleaned up after ourselves.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, stood up once.
No, you've amused yourselves with the various games and juggling of cucumbers, and Paelias has probably made a wonderful dinner. Paelias, what dinner did you make with Betsy?
Oh, tonight was a steak frittata.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a steak and potatoes.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, you all have an enjoyable dinner of steak and potatoes. Is there any discussions that you'd like to have before you retire?
Hope it doesn't shake during the night.
I do as well. Most folks took it in stride. There were a few that were calling it the devil's work, some saying it's a message from the gods, but for the most part I assured everyone that life will continue, as it always does.
Well, Paelias would know if it's a message from the gods, wouldn't he?
Only if it's from one certain god.
Are we going to have another meditation like we did last night?
I don't know. That one kind of took a lot out of me.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I try to do it on like a bi-weekly basis. You know,
Save your strength.
the guy.
Bi-weekly is so confusing. Is it twice a week or once every other week?
Yes.
That's clear to me.
That is perfectly
That's
clear
good,
that you
yep.
said yes to
Good to
a
know.
choice.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. So
Yes.
the gods they get a lot of questions from a lot of different people. So I don't like to take up more than my fair allotments.
Oh, it's very polite of you.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes, they call him Paelias the Polite.
Do they? Wonderful. She's like barely even listening. She turns to Finric. Finric, I was thinking I might write a missive to the other barons that you'd like to be introduced to. Perhaps you could help me write that?
Sure.
We could also figure out how my horses will be returned to me. There's a lot to hash through, you and I. We should discuss things.
That sounds right.
Okay. Everyone, you same rooms as last night? All right. Well,
You guys are going off to discuss things?
Yes,
Yeah,
Finric has a very business-like
Okay.
mind.
I conjure a pair of glasses and go like this to everyone.
There's just there's going to be a lot for us to go through.
All right. Yeah, I'll meet you. Bones, you and I need to have some discussions.
Oh no.
Oh wait, not that kind. We're just.
All right, but save the femur for me.
It's getting worse.
Lily is going to say,
definitely
"Oh, Baroness, I'd love to see how to write a missive, but I am so tired right now. Perhaps you'll let me read it in the morning?"
Yes, of course. You'll be bringing it with you after all? Yes. She leaves. She leaves with Finric.
All right, Finistel, let's head to bed.
All right.
Yes. Yes, let's.
All right, as Finistel and I walk up the stairs, I'm gonna be like, "Come on, tell me more of what you're feeling there, because you know that there's something to miss."
I come up behind them. I'm like, yeah, what's going on? You guys know something?
I feel like he's coming up and he's putting his arms around both of us, but because he's so short,
And I'm
it's
on a
like
step behind you.
it's like his hands are like barely touching our shoulders
Just like hanging on.
as he's trying to be like right in between us.
Pretty smooth.
Looks like the little kid we're gonna swing up. Like, whee!
Yeah, your mohawk is like brushing against their elbows. I don't. I'm sorry. What was the question, Twizzard? What are you doing?
Yeah, spill it, Finric. You know something. I mean, Finistel.
I was gonna be like, me?
Sorry, you Fin people.
Yeah.
I don't know anything.
Do you think it has anything to do with our proximity to that northern land that's very odd?
I don't know. Perhaps not. I am not an expert on these matters by any means.
But you knew something.
I did not know.
Well, but your dreams did.
Perhaps.
So something
I just-
is in tune with you.
Maybe. I don't know.
Can't you, like, ask your patron?
I might be able to. I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do.
I'll hang out with Twizzard and Mr. Bones for a while so you can have some time with yourself.
Nah. We're just doing cool stuff. You can join.
All
I'll
right.
do some sparring with Mr. Bones.
Yeah, he needs to practice.
All right. I wish you all the best. Yes. I'll take some time. She sort of goes
Wish
off to your
you all
room
the
and
best.
shuts
Oh
the door.
boy. Sound a little ominous.
You guys go to Twizzard's room.
Yeah.
All right. Mr. Bones getting a little antsy, getting to be that time of night.
Oh, I cast Animate Dead on him. And then right after I do that, I look at him and I go, Mr. Bones, we found you underground. You used to live there. What the heck's going on down there? Why do I bother?
Mr. Bones, would you like to spar a little?
He sort of gets his sword ready.
So,
Go Bones!
we could, just say that we're going to spar a little bit. No
Bones,
damage.
Get her!
No damage, just, practice our moves.
Bones, no practice. Get her!
Yeah, Mr. Bones just goes for you. Just takes a swipe with his scimitar. Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
Nat 20.
Nice.
What is the scimitar? Is it a D8 or a D6?
Scimitar is a D6 plus whatever I guess your proficiency is. Or dexterity, or... You need to look it up!
I gotta get his card.
You brought this upon yourself. It's 6 plus something damage.
It's 2.
No, it's not.
Oh, I found it. It's 1.
No, it's not.
I can't find it. I'm not gonna find it.
Why don't you just keep it with you at all times?
That's ridiculous. What if I want to go to work?
Well, but you work here at home.
All right. I found it. It's 3.
No, it's right here, Tim. Mr. Bones.
I would be dead without
It's
Erin.
so short sword is what he has.
Mm-hmm. That's right. I remember that now.
Do you have a scimitar? Because it has here that you have spear and a short sword.
That's true. I think I got rid of the scimitar and I now have a short sword.
No.
Mr. Bones has a short sword. And the number
I
you're
don't
looking
know.
for...
I don't know what he actually has, but it's D6 plus 2.
It's 2. I said 2.
Yes, but
All right.
but that's a short sword.
All right, Lily takes 8 damage then. Mr. Bones just like slices into her.
Bones! Yeah!
All right. Well, then she's gonna dual wield right back. So here comes her attack with her dagger. That's a 23. I'm assuming that's a hit.
Yeah, that's it.
And she does 6 damage.
Uh-oh. He's still good, but
Okay.
he's hurt.
And then she comes in with her scimitar.
You're gonna need more
with
milk.
a 19,
Don't kill him!
which definitely hits. And she is going to hold back
A wise choice, because you would just made him angry.
and say, "Very good, Mr. Bones, but you need to do that in battle with the people that are our enemies, not with us."
Right? Way to waste a net 20.
And then she'll give a little bow to him,
All right, Bones.
and
Yeah,
she'll
stop.
put her weapons away.
You could have just cut his head off.
No,
It would grow back.
Would it, if she killed Mr. Bones, could I reanimate him?
You
yeah,
can't actually kill him.
Yeah, you've done it before.
All right.
yeah. I just didn't want you to have to, like, there's no point. And then after a long rest, we get all of our hit points back, including Mr. Bones.
And he gets all his spell slots back, too.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. We'll
Only
say
five.
Mr. Bones heals on a long rest.
Does he? I mean,
I don't actually know how that would work.
He needs to level up. His health is 13.
He's not gonna level up. Maybe you should. We'll find. Maybe you'll find a magic item for Mr. Bones. We'll see.
Oh, wait. Didn't we do something so when he drank milk, he got some extra little bonus? Oh, I'll look for it, but I thought there was a thing
He
that...
drinks milk?
It's
Talked
entirely
about-
possible. Little temporary hit points or something. I don't know.
I think it was something like that, yeah. But yeah, I'll look it up.
but yeah, so if he just did reanimate dead again, would it hit points go back up to his max?
Probably. Yeah, it's probably the way it works. I'm not 100%
If we're
sure.
gonna do back to if we're gonna do a long rest, then you might as well just
Yeah.
redo animate dead, just so he's at max hit points before you go to sleep.
Yep. Sold. If you buy him this is from you, Shawn. If you buy him a glass of milk, he gets 1d4 extra hit points that day.
Nah.
All right.
Nice.
Good to know.
All right, we'll have to get him more milk tomorrow morning.
It's awesome.
Okay.
Finric, Paelias, anything you doing before bed?
Nope.
Finric's like mostly off screen now.
No, we'll go to the bed.
All right.
Who's bad?
We'll be more shaken.
Lily, you retire to your room, and you see Finistel sort of curled up in the corner.
Oh, I'm going to slowly go over there, and I'm going to assess the situation if I should, like, go down there and be like, hey, how is everything? Or if I should just keep walking.
How would
So
you?
maybe like an insight check.
Sure.
An 8. No idea.
Seems to be asleep. You're not sure.
But she's huddled up in the corner?
Oh, the corner of the bed, I guess I meant.
Like she's She looks like she's sleeping in bed and she's nice and curled up.
Yeah, she's all covered with the blankets.
Okay, can I see her face?
No.
Or she... All right. Well, I'm gonna go and try to move the covers ever so slightly.
You do so.
Is she sleeping? Is she there?
She's not
Is
there.
it a pile of pillows?
It's a pile of pillows.
Ugh. My sending stone, Mr. Twizzard. Finistel's on the run.
What?
Finistel's on the run.
What do you mean? What'd you do? What'd you do to her? You try and kill her too?
How long has this been? She can't have gotten far.
Why would she run?
I don't know.
What'd you do to her?
I told her she should maybe talk to her patron about this shaking of the earth. She didn't seem very happy about this.
Maybe she's now talking to her patron. Maybe he lives nearby. Probably not. Okay, let me get my pants on.
Paelias,
Alright, I'm dressed.
sending stone, Paelias. Finistel's on the run.
What? Running where?
I don't know.
Well, what did you do?
We asked her, or I asked her if she could maybe ask her patron about the shaking of the earth.
So she's running?
Well, she put a whole bunch of pillows under the bed sheets, and she's not here in the room.
Huh.
Does it look like they're meant to fool you? That she's sleeping there, or is it just a bunch of pillows on the bed?
Oh, no. It clearly looked like she was putting them to fool me.
As you're saying this and looking through, you find her sending stone.
Oh, she left her sending stone as well.
Do you have some hair or something there you can grab? We can scry some blood.
How about her sending stone?
Did she leave any blood behind?
You could probably find a few hairs if you look.
Yeah, I look at the pillows and I'm sure there's hair from her from the previous night.
Can we use that to scry?
You could.
All right, let's get it out here and scry it up.
We all head to Paelias' room.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. You all head to Paelias' room.
Scry me a river. Let's see. Where's my
You got a
scry?
couch in your room?
Sure. Scrying. I can see and hear a particular creature you choose that is on the same plane of existence as you. Your target must make a wisdom saving throw, which is modified by how well you know the target and the sort of physical connection you have to it. If a target knows you're casting a spell, it can fail the saving throw voluntarily if it wants to be observed. All right. So I know you. I am familiar with you. I know the target well. So your save modifier is -5. Oh, and I have a lock of hair. So your save modifier is -10. What? That's a lot of save modifying.
All right.
So that's -15. Is that right?
No, I think it's a total of 10.
No, but it's two separate areas. It says connection is the likeness picture, possession garment, body part, lock of hair, and that's -10 to the lock of hair. And then if I am familiar with the target, it's -5. So I think they're added up.
She definitely fails to save.
All right, so we know where she is. Where is she?
As you guys are all in the same room, I guess, yeah. As you sort of focus on the spell, and you feel it connect, you feel your consciousness pulled out into the night sky through the clouds, which have cleared up mostly. There's just a light rain falling now. And your consciousness is pulled north, flying over the ground beneath you until you come up behind the form of Finistel, flying through the night sky herself. And you're just sort of like locked a certain distance behind as she flows through the light mist, sort of like it's like, you know, driving a car fast at night type of thing. She's flying at quite a fast speed, and every once in a while she looks behind, and once she does that, she sort of like locks eyes with you, and she's like, "Look, I have to do this. I can't explain." And she turns back and continues to fly until the time limit for scrying wears off.
Can I talk to her?
No, you can only see through it.
And she left her stupid sending stone behind.
And your consciousness rebounds into your body, and you come to consciousness in the room.
Well, that's not good.
Did you relay what happened to us?
Yeah, totally.
Well, that sucks. But she knows best what she's got to do, I guess.
Should we try to follow her?
I don't know if we can travel as fast as she can.
You can.
One person?
Well, if you polymorph us.
Who,
You want to go that route again?
who, did we know she could fly?
Yes.
Yes, that's how she rescued Mr. Bones.
Oh.
Flew down into pit, grabbed him.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Well.
Do we just let her do what she said she needs to do? I mean, she might be doing what you asked her to do.
Right. Talk with her patron.
And she knew it involved having to go somewhere specific.
Why would she leave the sending stone if she was gonna...
Yeah, that part's a little odd. Maybe because she thinks we're annoying and we keep pestering her. Like, hello, come back yet? Hello.
We do sending stone a lot.
Well, we can always just keep scrying on her once a day.
Oh, yeah. That'll be even more annoying. We'll just keep doing that.
Well, does the hair, like, get used up, or can we keep using it?
No, you can keep the hair.
Alright, cool.
Okay, at least we got that. That's good. Alright, well...
Lily goes back to try to find a few more pieces of hair just in case. Maybe she also left a personal item, so she's just going to do a quick search of the room.
Yeah, any possession or garment would work, or any, if you find a body part, or, a bit of her nail or something.
Oh, yeah. I thought I heard her clipping her toenails last night, so I'll just get a couple
There's
of
a
those.
foot.
Give me an investigation check. Give me an investigation check.
I'm not really looking for toenail clippings, but...
I know.
But a likeness or a picture works.
Sorry, what was it?
A 13.
Yeah, you find a few more hairs as you sort of like comb through the bed sheets a bit.
I send in Stone Finric, and I say, yeah, I don't know what you're doing, don't respond, but I update him on what we heard.
Do you have it?
Yeah, he does not pick up.
Okay. All right. Oh, right, he has to answer. I thought I could just start talking into his ear.
Maybe you're just leaving a message for him.
Yeah. When he picks it up, he'll see it. He goes the next morning. All right.
I might respond
Voice
to a
message
text.
received at...
Yeah.
So I say, well, if we're not going to go after her, then there's nothing more we can do tonight. So let's just go to bed.
I really don't like leaving Finistil out there on her own, but if she is going to see her patron, then...
You didn't leave her out on her own. She left us to be out on her own, so that's her choice.
Yeah, I know. She's pretty powerful. She's got, like, some pretty cool things, like Wall of Fire or something like that. Wall of Fire, yeah. She used that against Vessen's the crew.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she clearly can fly. I don't know what her amulet does, but she wanted that pretty badly.
Mm.
All right.
All right. So the
Right.
next morning.
Yeah.
The next morning dawns bright and sunny.
Ooh, no rain.
Yeah, the
Lily's
storm
feeling
seems.
a little guilty and lonesome because now she's the only girl.
Alright, I feel pretty good.
So she's going to be a little mopey and moody today.
I go down to the breakfast table, and before Agnes comes down, before Lily comes down, also before Agnes comes down, I conjure a small girl in the corner of the room. So that when she does come down, I'll say, look, another girl. Turn that frown upside down.
Amazing.
You always know just what to do.
Although it's a 3 foot tall girl. That's the best I can do.
It's more like...
So a little taller than Finric? Nah, just kidding. Zing. Finric and the Baroness enter. Finric, you notice Finistel's not there. And I guess the Baroness. Baroness does too. She's like, oh, should we wait breakfast on your friend?
Wait. Did Finistel turn into like a little girl?
Oh God, what is that thing? Why is it glowing?
That is the newest member of our party. Meet that girl.
What?
Batgirl?
That girl. I don't know her name. I
Batgirl.
couldn't think of her name.
Little
So I'm
disconcerting.
gonna quickly gloss over how she's replacing Finistel because Finistel flew out her window and is going to talk to her patron or who knows what she's doing. I relay the whole story.
Your friend flew out of the keep.
Yeah.
While this is happening, I sending stone Finistel.
Yeah, she left her sending stone too.
Ooh, did someone pick that up?
Yeah, we have it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I went back. I collected her things.
Lily picks up.
Wait, I'm not attuned to it.
Give it to that little girl.
Yeah, there's no answer then. If no one's attuned to it, there's no answer.
It just goes.
I sending stone Paelias and be like, she didn't pick up her sending stone.
Vibrating on the table.
She left it in her bedroom.
Nuts. What? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. She just took off. Lily said that she had asked her to commune with her god and ask about the rumblings, and then she seemed like she didn't want to, and then she was gone.
No, she didn't say she didn't want to. She said she'd see what she could do.
But she seemed very reluctant.
Yeah, well, this is telephone, so that's what I got out of it.
Yeah. Well, clearly this is something that's happening not just in Alon.
Wait,
What?
Finistel's leaving everywhere?
No! These earth rumblings.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Sorry. Oh, man. Okay. Wait, how do we find our friend then? We don't,
Well, so we did scry her, and she was moving. I guess I could tell the general direction she was going, right?
Yeah,
North.
north from the keep.
Yeah, so she was traveling north at a pretty good pace. She was flying quickly, but I don't know where she's headed. We could try scrying on her again, although it does cost me a high-level spell slot.
Then we just do it before we go to bed.
Yeah.
okay. So, on the plus side, I guess we need one less horse.
Nice.
Silver lining.
But then how is she going to know where we are?
Too soon, Finner.
She should have taken her sending stone so at least she could have found us.
Yeah, I do feel a little ditched.
Huh. Alright, well, we can scry on her. She can probably scry on us, right?
She can fly. She can scry.
That's what they say.
As the saying goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, attune that compass we have without blood, right? Has to be blood.
And we have to get it we have to get it reset.
Right. But in order to even use it, you need blood, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hair won't work.
But I mean, the compass, well, yeah, I mean, the compass would tell us, like, the direction consistently. But the scrying still tells us enough about where she is.
Yeah. Just this is a lesson to all of us. We need to get people's sending stone contact information and make sure they keep their sending stones on them. And we need to get people's blood.
Can we like have permanent sending stone? Like sending stones permanently attuned,
Surgically attached
surgically. Yeah.
to our arms.
Well, but the sending stone is still technically attuned to her. She just needs to have it against her skin in order for her to answer and talk.
Right. So we just need to like have it surgically in her.
If we use the hair we found to grow a clone, assuming we learn this clone spell, can we then put the sending stone against that clone skin?
It seems
Will
as
it
though
find
the
both
clone
Finistals?
is only going to be that person when the other person dies and their spirit transfers.
But the way the magic works, it might be that you could still use the clone skin to reach the real Finistal. I don't know.
Ernest, we love having all these sort of philosophical conversations.
I am fascinated, a little concerned, but fascinated.
Well,
Yeah.
it is concerning that our friend left.
I don't know what to say. I'm sorry that you're concerned.
Yeah.
You just never want to, think that it was something that you did. You just want to think that it's something supernatural.
Well, how long have you been with this woman?
I don't know how long we spent with
A
her.
month?
At least dog.
At least all of them.
A month and a half?
Couple of dogs, couple of hands worth of dogs.
2 months?
Many dogs.
Many dogs ago.
I mean, we've been on plenty of adventures with her.
Yeah, it's been a few months, I'm sure.
Well, I'm sure you'll see her again then.
Well, we got a replacement Jojo in the corner.
Softly glowing 3-foot tall girl, not saying anything, not moving.
For another 48 minutes.
Another 48 minutes.
Wait a second. What month is it?
Why it's
Luke?
I know it's still Cahaver.
Oh.
Which Degal of Cahaver is it?
It is actually the Gaul was yesterday, and it was the second De Gaul of Cahaver.
We missed Egan.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You
We
did,
didn't even mention it to our friends yesterday. We're bad friends.
You did miss Egan. That's true.
What's Egan?
I forgot, of course, but for the benefit of others, what's Egan?
It's a holiday in Oxnard.
Yeah, you actually you you talked to Skye on Egan. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
It was yesterday?
It was.
She had a good time.
I think, because it's only. Yeah, because the
I mean,
battle.
Lily should know about Egan.
The battle was on the tall, and then it was yesterday. Egan was yesterday. That's hilarious. Good memory, Finric.
I was gonna say, I can't believe you knew that.
Yeah, really.
It's impressive.
When did we learn about this?
It's part of the common world knowledge.
Oh.
The cheat sheet, the blue cheat sheet.
Finric's very in tune with the local holidays, so he remembers.
I will say.
So what happened on Egan?
I'm not sure.
I mean, Lily should know. She's from Oxnard.
Oh yeah, no, Lily would know. That's a good point. Yeah, no, it's sort of it's like a harvest holiday type of thing. Lots of pumpkin spice muffins and.
So she probably should have said to her father, "Happy Egan."
That's a very good point. Her father probably should have said that to her.
Dad's probably like, oh, she didn't even wish me happy egg.
Happy Megan!
Oh my god, we'll have to retcon our egg and wishes in there. Oh my god.
Well, are you okay, Lily? Do we need? Should we like, I don't know, find a field and like bring in the sheaves, or like what is there?
Emergency egg and celebration.
What happens in this holiday?
I'm just not in the mood.
Oh,
Finric left, or Finistal left on Egan.
She did. She left on Egan. Wow.
I feel so alone.
We
Worst,
have Jojo.
worst Egan ever.
oh man.
Oh my god.
I'm sure Agnes is not having the best of Eggins where she is.
Probably not.
In the bog.
Oh, no.
In a bog.
Well, Lily, I guess should we keep, or should you keep Finistal's things?
Yeah, I'll hold on to them. I'm not encumbered yet.
And what have you got, a stone
She,
and
she
some
really
hair?
only left the sending stone.
Yeah, and some hair.
And some
Her
hair.
thing.
I braid the hair and I put in a little swirl. I don't know.
Nice.
Just so I have it.
Thread it into a pouch of yours, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think I'll put it
Somewhere safe.
I have that green shell, right? I have a nice pretty green shell. Maybe I'll stick it in the shell.
Alright.
So,
Oh.
go ahead.
Oh no, go on.
I was gonna say that do we need to hit the road and head east?
Yeah, but can we face the next challenge without Finistal?
She do much for the last challenge?
He's weak and doesn't expect us. I don't know if he's weak.
Yeah.
I'm sending stone that part of it.
Didn't we face him the first time without her?
Sending stone.
Yeah, she was kind of like behind the door with Finric.
Yeah. Oh, we can do this.
Okay.
Just gotta find him. His clony, clammy self.
Yeah. We've got horses this time.
Oh,
Right. Yes, let me get the missive that Finric and I prepared last night. I'll just be... And she sort of runs out of the room.
Oh. Can I get a smaller horse? I don't fit on the big ones.
Lily's like just taking her fork and like dragging in her food, completely like despondent, not caring. She's like, I don't even care about the missive.
Jojo, comfort your teammate.
She comes back in like surreptitiously like drying the ink. Here it is, prepared last night, of course.
Thanks, Baroness. It looks great.
Well, I wish you all the best on your future endeavors within the land, and hope to see you all, with a look at Finric, for the lumberjack festivities in, shall we say, 2 weeks' time?
Wouldn't miss it.
Hopefully
Yeah,
that
likewise.
festival's better than yesterday's festival.
Well, likewise, I really, my friends and I appreciate all of your hospitality.
I look forward to your return.
Lily does her best to complete all of the proper manner type things, but she doesn't really have the enthusiasm that she
Come on.
had when she first came in.
Come on, Lily, you can be mopey to the east. Let's go.
So long,
Alright.
Baroness. Sayonara.
Alright, you guys bid farewell. You acquire horses, which shall make your trip faster. And you head east.
But there's a trail. Our horses are useful, not just wandering through bushes.
Right. Yeah, that's a fair point. So when you parted ways with Talon, he had said that the road that goes a bit southeast, 15 or so miles, that'll come to the junction, and that's the major north-south road. And then you could either, so you would reach that easily that day, today. That is, as it were.
All right, what does the compass say, Mr. Twizzard?
I look at the compass.
The compass would say.
Having trouble seeing it in the sunlight.
Made in Oxnard.
The compass would say. North. No. Wait. It would say. What's just north of east? East, northeast?
North. It's northeast.
Yeah,
or no, it's north of east.
North of
like-
east?
X many degrees north of the east mark.
Yeah.
I thought that's when they said those combos, north northeast or like east northeast or something.
I know. I think it's east
It's
northeast.
east northeast.
I think it's east
But
northeast.
you could just say north of east.
Or just northeast.
Well, it's
Well,
not
northeast
northeast
is
though.
specifically between the
Northeast would be more north than it is.
Yeah.
It's between northeast and east.
Okay.
I
Alright.
mean, that way.
Between northeast, I just point that way. I just showed to everyone. Look, see? Oh. Does anyone need a bathroom break before we go? I think one of you might.
For fun.
I'm pretty sure that was just one of the horses, or maybe
Yeah.
one of the horses.
Oh,
Your couch is hilarious.
yeah.
So you would reach this major junction by noon. So the Great Road runs north to south from where you are.
So do we just keep going north until the compass says directly east?
Ooh, do you want to go north on that to Wonderland?
There
Well, I don't
is-
think we're that close yet.
There is a road that looks to go east from this junction, and there's actually a signpost that says Jakun to the south, says Dabul to the north, and it says, what does it say to the east? It says,
Wallaby? What's his name?
it says,
Wooblies.
yeah, it says Wobbly and Ruga
Ooh.
and Vadri. Wobbly, Ruga, and Vadri.
Alright, shall we head east? Woobly, is that our guy who we want to look at first?
Well, that was the one that she said was odd and would have a lot of forests around. So I think that, but that's south of here. That doesn't make sense.
I thought that was east.
Well, yes, but it would be if Ruga's is directly east. She said Wooblies was just south of that.
Why don't we just go the direction the
And
compass says?
Audrey was just north of it.
Yeah, that's alright. So whichever path leads. Oh, but there's only north and east paths, right?
Well, it's north south, and
It's-
then there's an eastern path.
Yeah.
But it's more east than north, so let's just go east.
Alright.
All right. All right. Yeah, it's a beautiful day, and you've got riding horses,
Sweet.
so you can basically go 6 miles an hour. For a
Lily
to-
is not paying attention to anything, so she's not going to be very good for passive perception.
All
but I'm
right.
really good.
What are Finric and Paelias? What are your passive perceptions?
Super good.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Ooh.
18.
Ooh, mine's 15. Wow, you guys.
18 is pretty good.
Mine is passive.
Passive.
Oh, 17.
Damn. Yeah, both Finric and Paelias, you get the feeling that you may be
being watched.
being watched.
Somebody's watching us.
I get that feeling too.
Feels like somebody's watching us.
Well, should we hustle?
Did you get a sense of which direction they're in?
I was about to ask you that.
Did we get a sense of which direction they're in?
Not really.
You guys feel something?
Freaky feeling.
It's not that. It's a slight unease.
I got some spidey sense. We both got it.
Mm-hmm.
Should we do some detect magic? Or is it not magical?
Well, we wouldn't know unless we did detect magic.
Uh-huh. Well, I could find familiar, and I could get some aerial view.
Can I take a quick look at the compass?
Yeah.
Still points the same direction.
All right, same direction.
You want an aerial view?
I like it.
All right. I'll find familiar.
Okay.
Little.
No, you don't. You can just use an action to poof it into existence. You don't need to.
Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, did I get a long rest? I got a long rest, didn't I?
Unless it dies.
Oh yeah, we all got long rests.
Yeah, you all got long rests.
Cool. So yeah, poof.
Poof. You send it up in the air.
So, somebody like grab my horse or something so they can like guide me.
Oh yeah, I don't know where my horses are. Oh well.
Oh yeah,
Get 'em.
I got a horse.
Pretend you're on horses.
All right, and then I'll just fly up and look around.
You fly up, and almost immediately a hawk starts to fly towards you and sort of banks around you, and then dips its wings and then goes back down toward the road.
Dude, I got some weird hawk stock or.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
we can hear him, right?
Oh, I can still talk to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Lily's
I'll
slightly interested, and she looks to see if she could see the hawk.
So is the hawk watching you?
yeah, I don't know. The hawk just like zoomed up to me, and it's now like kind of what is it doing now? It's doing whatever it's doing now.
Can Lily see the hawk?
Yeah, you'd be able to see the hawk. You can see both the fairy dragon and the hawk.
All right. Now,
Or the
if the
pseudo-dragon,
hawk
rather.
was a familiar, would it appear as magic with detect magic?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So Lily will do detect magic.
Yeah. Both the hawk and the pseudo dragon light up the same aura.
All right. So she's going to say that, and she gets that for 10 minutes. So she's gonna keep looking around to see if she sees any other magic-y things.
What is your pseudo dragon doing, Paelias?
He's gonna try to keep looking, see if there's other hawk-like things or other animals or other people that could be connected to this.
It's just the one.
Familiar. Huh?
It's just the one.
All right, then we'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep it like a distance. I'll try to stay above it, like height-wise.
I want to say you guys recognize it.
Oh, I recognize that hawk.
Oh yeah,
That's Talon's hawk.
who's Talon?
Oh, that's the guy with the polar
Our
bear.
ranger with Azeroth. Azeroth.
Astaroth.
Azeroth.
Astaroth.
Astaroth, like asterisk.
Yeah.
Was that the guy that we like unfroze so he could be with his girlfriend?
Yeah.
No, that's
no.
Torn.
This is the guy we met maybe like a few nights ago. He had a big demon polar bear.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So
And what's his name? Talik?
Talon.
Talon, yeah.
Like,
Talon, Torn. I feel like I was pretty close.
Yeah, pretty close.
Fair. Wait. So we need to. Maybe he can be our friends.
No, I think he's just seeing what we're doing because this is his land.
Okay.
Just making sure we're not going to be causing any trouble.
Starting any fires.
Did he know I could
we
be
are.
there?
We're definitely going to cause trouble.
That's true. We absolutely are here to cause trouble.
Yeah. Should we just like, throw a fireball at his familiar?
I don't
No.
know. He knows where we are.
No. Lily likes the bear. She doesn't want to be like an enemy with the bear. She would feel bad about hurting the bear.
I could web it.
Plus, if we were going to do anything, make it lightning, make it be like a natural phenomena. We can claim possible deniability.
Oh, that's good.
Oh
The only lightning I can do would come
Acid
come
breath.
out of me.
With dragon breath.
Yeah, it'd come out of my mouth. So it's not quite natural.
I could do a guiding bolt, but I'm not sure where that comes from. If it comes from me or probably from me.
Well, or we could just keep on going.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right.
Okay.
We'll have to set up our murder hawk staging later.
Ugh. Sorry,
All
guys.
Now Lily is a little less mopey because now she's looking to see if she could spot the bear.
After a little while, I guess Paelias, what are you doing with your pseudo dragon?
He's gonna follow us, like, so you just keep leading me, and I'll just keep keeping an eye out with the pseudo dragon above us, like 50 feet above.
Yeah, maybe you should look for a tower surrounded by woods.
Okay, I'll look for that.
All
That
right.
would be slightly to the north of the path we're on.
The hawk sort of flies lazily along with the pseudo dragon as you guys continue your walk along, or not walk, your ride along the road, and you go till the sun starts to set.
Uh-oh.
So there are a few. You do see. Let's see. So
Gotta find a good spot to camp.
yeah, you would be able to go. You actually get to another crossroads, and this time the signs say Toli, Nurkok, and Asura to the south, Ruga and Vadri to the north, and Wobley to the east.
Look at the compass.
Still to the east. Actually, yeah, just north of east.
All right. So let's say
East, northeast.
probably head east. Still.
Should we find a place to camp?
Yeah, I mean, this is a crossroads, and there are sort of flattened places. You can sort of tell that maybe some other travelers in the past have taken up camp here. Maybe traders who have wanted to take advantage of the crossroads to see if anyone would come and share their wares.
Khajiit as wares, if you have coin.
It's worthy of note that all during your travels today, you didn't really pass anyone else on the road, aside from the hawk familiar. But yeah, it's been a relatively quiet day.
Should we set up camp here?
Mhm.
Or a little further in the bushes or something?
Sure.
Lily does not care at all.
Are there bushes?
Yeah, there's bushes. There's some flat areas. There's some grass, some trees.
Yeah, I guess we can camp in some flat bushes.
All right.
Sounds good. Should we scry on Finistil?
Oh,
Sure.
Yeah.
You want to make a campground first?
Sure.
As you guys start to make a campground, Finric and Paelias, you would notice that the hawk sort of flies off.
Okay.
Lily will start picking up some firewood.
All right.
You want to scry now?
Yeah. Have a seat.
All right. I will scry.
All right. So what is it? -10 to me?
15, I think.
Sweet Moses. Knowledge. You know the target well. Connection. Yeah, -15. Yeah, I mean, that's a... it's a 19, but it's a 4.
So you have to, what do you have to get? You have to get a 10 or higher?
I have to... Whatever your spell DC is.
Oh, well, what's my spell DC?
you
It's
tell me.
probably
Oh.
around 13 or 14.
Yeah, it's probably
It's a-
impossible.
Sorry, it's a wisdom. Are you doing wisdom save?
Yeah.
Your spell DC is 15.
Yeah, it's 15.
Yeah,
so
so I'd have to get a 30.
You have to get 30.
which is not possible.
Yeah. All
And
right.
you guys have the Skye blocking orb with you, so
In
Right.
the bag of holding.
in the bag of
Right.
holding.
If it's
Yeah.
in the bag of holding, does it work?
Yeah, I think we said that.
Even though it's extra dimensional?
Did we not say that?
I don't know what we said.
Maybe Finric keeps it on his person.
Okay.
I have a vague memory we talked about this, but I can't remember what we said.
Yeah.
You would do the thing that protects you, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So Paelias, you focus in, you feel the power of Mystra flow through you, and consciousness zooms out and up more rapid than you can really tell what's happening, and then you land, and you're on the deck of a ship, and Finistella is sort of sitting there, looking off into the distance. There's some other passengers around. You see some crew members sort of tightening the sails, getting the most out of the wind. Yeah.
She's on a ship.
It's not our ship, right?
It is not your ship.
She didn't steal our ship. Okay.
Not our ship.
No, if she was heading
That's good
north,
news.
then she went up to. She's heading towards
It's something
Like-
too big to fly over.
North Gorson and the seas that are over there. Was it the Central
Could she be
Sea?
going? Is she still north of us? Is that the direction that we get?
This time, because she's so far, the movement that took you there, it's like it happened so quick. Like before, she wasn't that far away, so you could sort of get your bearings during that movement. But this time, it was so fast, you really don't know.
So she could be going out to that like island or something.
Why would she head north to go south?
Well, is the island south, or was it just west?
Which island are you talking about?
West.
The secret
Amulet
one.
Island.
Yeah, the Amulet Island.
Oh, the Amulet Island. I mean,
He doesn't know where that is.
that's west of Windbell, so yeah, that'd be really far.
Right. So she doesn't know where that is. You sure?
pretty certain that she's not familiar with where that is.
I mean,
You might know that it's generally to the west, but she
She would
doesn't
need
have
the
the
compass.
compass.
Yeah.
Agnes has that compass.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe she's going after
So
Agnes.
she's on a ship going somewhere. I don't know where.
All right. Well, I guess we'll make camp. Oh, hey.
All right.
I guess we made camp.
All right. Guys, make camp.
Lily started a fire with her firebolt cantrip.
Nice.
Nice. Nice.
She
Lily.
is a little. She's being a little dramatic.
Oh, I could have touched you with dragon's breath. You could have did it with your mouth.
You guys have so many clever ways of making fire.
Yeah, that's useful.
Anybody got any ghost stories?
Who brought those s'mores?
Ooh, did we stock up?
Got a couple stories about giant spiders.
Oh, it's too real.
Shared experiences. Yeah.
Twizzard, give me a history check.
Well, I'm gonna tell some long-winded stories around this fire with my history. All right. Oh, 13.
When Finric says that about a giant spider, you have a recollection of the first time that you met a giant spider,
I remember that. Damn near killed me.
which was the transformed version of Cindy
Yep.
in a
That's pretty
cave
cool.
in the Averska Mountains. And when you'd rescued her, she told you that it was after the earth had shook that she went out and found that cave that
Oh.
hadn't been there before.
Oh.
And as this revelation comes to you, that's where we'll end for tonight.
Ooh.
All right. Thank you all for playing, and we'll see you in another couple weeks. See what's going to happen. All right. Thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time. BND Live.